Yo, what's up guys? So today is Wednesday. I will also be uploading this video today. I've been really busy with school, really busy with training, really busy with programming online people, but as promised, I always post Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so I will not forget to post this video. I'm always putting in the work to give you guys valuable content. So today's topic, I want to talk about the 3 energy systems that we should be thinking about during our training. So instead of thinking about okay, today I'm going to work on my chest, today I'm going to work on my biceps, my triceps, my back, I want you guys to start thinking about what's happening inside of your body. What are the different chemicals, what are the different sources of energy that our bodies are using, and how can we improve these systems to improve our athletic performance. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I should start off by first telling you guys that our body has 3 main energy systems that are designed for 3 different types of working out. So let's go over all 3 of them. The first one is called the phosphagen system. This is the energy system that we use for things that like quick 1 rep maxes, 1 rep max bench presses, 1 rep max squats, things where we're doing heavy lifting for about 1 rep. Anything that like takes less than 10 seconds. So this, we're gonna use energy very quickly, and the most of this energy is going to come from ATP in our glycogen stores. That is pretty much essentially sugar that's stored in our muscles for energy. Okay, so now energy system number 2 is called the glycolytic energy system. This is the energy system that we use for things that last about 20 to 30 seconds. So for sprints, if we're sprinting for 20 seconds, if we're doing burpees for 20 seconds, often this is the system that's associated with lactate threshold. So what lactate threshold is when lactic acid builds up in your muscles, it's when we start feeling the burn. When you guys are feeling the burn, it's lactic acid infiltrating your muscles, and that eventually causes fatigue and causes you to have to stop. So if you guys are doing a set of 8 on the bench, and at the 8th set you're pushing it out and you're feeling the burn, that's the glycolytic system failing due to a increase in lactic acid in the muscle. So that is number 2. Number 2, once again, happens in the 20-second. We use that energy system when we're doing work for about 20 seconds. So about 10 to 8 or 8 to 10 reps on any sort of lift, 20-second sprints, or just 20 seconds of all-out work in anything. Okay, the third and final one is called the oxidative system. This is when we use oxygen for energy. This is more of your aerobic energy system, things that we're doing for a rhythmic pattern over a long period of time. Running, rowing, swimming, long bike rides, walking. This is when we're going to use oxygen as our main source of energy, otherwise known as the oxidative energy system. So, as you can see here, I made out a cool little graph for you guys to depict or give you guys, your visual learners, a little bit of something to see here. So on the bottom, we have, or the x-axis, we have time in seconds. On the y-axis, we have percent of energy. So this spike right here that dies off really quickly is your phosphagen system. So we're using 100% of our energy for about 10 seconds. Once it hits that 10-second point, bam, you're gonna fall off, you're gonna hit a wall. So for example, once again, a 1 rep max. This second peak that you see here is the glycolytic system. So peaks, 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 you're at 100% of your energy. Now it's gonna die off. We're gonna hit 100% of our energy at around 20 seconds or so before we start dying off on that energy there. Now this one that slowly peaks up and then hits like a steady state for a long extended amount of time. Imagine if this line continued and this continued, it would stay straight for a very long time before it falls off. This is your oxidative system, otherwise known as your aerobic system. So it slowly goes up, like I said, and then you're gonna hit this straight linear path for a very long time. So how do we increase these energy systems? So our body is designed to be good at one of these systems. So two of these systems are anaerobic. Anaerobic meaning that we're using type 2 muscle fibers. Type 2 muscle fibers are those fast twitch fibers that we're going to use in the glycolytic system and we're going to use in the phosphagen system. So we're going to use it for 1 rep maxes and we're going to use it for short 20-second sprints. The other one is our aerobic system, oxidative. This is where we use type 1 muscle fibers or slow twitch muscle fibers. So every human is pre-genetically disposed to being good at one of the two, or no, sorry, yeah, one of the two. So you're either good with aerobic exercises or you're either good with anaerobic exercises. Or you're either good with your oxidative energy system or you're either good with your glycolytic and phosphagen energy system. Okay, so how do we figure out which system we're good at? Well, we need to train all three and then we can tell in our mind, okay, when I went for a 5-mile run, I was way less fatigued than when I did 20-second all-out sprint on a bike or 20-second all-out sprint on the road. So in sports performance, if you guys are naturally better at long distance running, obviously you have a stronger oxidative energy system. If you guys are better at sprinting and are faster at sprinting than most people, then obviously you have more fast twitch muscle fibers and you're better with your phosphagen and glycolytic pathways. So let's continue on about how to get better in each of the three categories. All right, I'm about to get real scientific on your asses here. So our body has what's called mitochondria. The mitochondria is the house of ATP. ATP is what our body uses for energy for the two glycolytic and phosphagen systems. So when we start using these systems, when we are training and we are increasing the amount of times that we're working these two systems, so if you worked heavy singles and doubles in the gym, you'd be working your phosphagen system. And if you were working sets and reps of about 8 to 10 and also doing about 20-second sprints, then you are working your glycolytic pathways. So the more we work these pathways, the more our body is going to build those mitochondria. The more mitochondria we have, the more we can hold ATP, the more energy we have when we are using these systems. So that is one way. The other way is the more times we use these training systems, so the more times we use the phosphagen system with pure strength lifts, doing deadlifts, squats, benches for like sets of 1 to 2, and the more we use the glycolytic, doing those exercises for sets of 8 to 10, then our body is going to build more type 2 muscle fibers. So our body is really cool and it adapts to our training. So when you guys are going into the gym and you're saying, oh, I'm going to increase my size of my chest, I want you guys to change your thinking and start thinking, oh, I'm going to go into the gym, I'm going to work my glycolytic pathway, and my body is going to build more mitochondria, which is going to give me more ATP, which is going to help me perform better in the gym in the long run. So things are happening inside of your body, changing the inside of your body to help you perform better as long as in combination with the things that are also happening outside of your body to help change your muscles and musculature looks. So things are happening inside of your body, things are also happening outside of your body. Similar to the first two energy systems, you also need to train the third oxidative energy system if you guys want to get better at that. So the way we get better at that is simple. We do more long distance things, we do more swimming, we do more running, we do more rowing, we do more long distance biking. This is going to increase our body's ability to use oxygen as energy. The better we can increase our body's ability to use oxygen and energy, the better we're going to be in our oxidative pathways. It's that simple. Also, similarly to the first two energy systems, if we use this third energy system more, then we are going to build more type 1 muscle fibers, which is going to make us better at those long distance events. Overall, guys, we have 3 energy systems in our body. The more we use these 3 energy systems, the more we think about them and include them into our training, the better we're going to be at all 3. The stronger we'll be with our 1 rep maxes. The more reps we can do in the 8 to 10 range, the more weight we can do with those reps, the better that will be at long distance events. So when you guys are programming or when you're looking for a coach, make sure they know about these 3 energy systems and make sure that they're programmed, because the best program or best programs will use all 3 energy systems. So the reason I made this video, guys, is for you guys to start thinking about, don't just go into the gym and think about what's happening on the outside of your body in terms of physique, in terms of look. Think about what's happening on the inside of your body and how your body is changing and adapting due to the stimuluses that you're putting onto your body. So with that being said, guys, thank you for listening to this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Give it a share if you think this is valuable information for other people. And most importantly, guys, hit that subscribe button for more great information. I'm out.